Good day, all. This is Mr. Foco, and we are now on Unit 208, Searching for a Job. We are going to look at a few things within this unit. We are going to look at the essential steps to help you find job opportunities, help you understand job postings, help you to match your own skills to those jobs. We're going to look at the different employment types, part-time job, internship, full-time work, all in this unit, Unit 208, Searching for a Job. I need you to now make sure you have those documents ready. And as a reminder, this is a graduation requirement. So we need to get started on Learning Outcome 1. Learning Outcome 1. The learner will know where to find work opportunities. Question: how do people find a job? On the screen on the right hand side, 9 out of 10 candidates will use a recruitment agency. If you look in the middle, it says percentage of people that use each method. 90% use agencies, 36% use job boards, 44% use networking, 32% use social media, 34% use job center, and 55% use an employer. Now, let's look at this video so it can give you more information on ways that people use to search for a job.
When hunting for a job, where is the best place to find a job? To answer this important question, we're going to take a look at the different job searching resources available. There are a lot of resources available today that you can use to find a job. What resources are there? Help wanted ads. You can network. You can go to job fairs, internet job sites, companies and organization homepages, private employment agencies, community job search and career centers. What are help wanted ads? These are job openings that are usually listed in the classified section of most newspapers. What is a job fair? A job fair is a recruiting event where job seekers can meet usually with multiple employers. At a job fair, employers will have booths and invite job candidates to complete applications and to gather more information about the company. What about internet job searching sites? There are a lot of these out there, and these are increasing in popularity.
2 internet job sites we've encouraged you to use in class are Bermuda Job Board and also Jobs in Bermuda.
Another resource that can be used to find a job are companies, organizations, and government job homepage websites. Most companies and government agencies will list the employment opportunities on one of their web pages. All you need to do is find the link. Private employment agencies can be another resource that can be used to find a job. Though some staffing agencies focus on finding candidates temporary positions, more of these agencies are spending time and focusing on permanent employment for job candidates. Were you aware that most communities have a job search and career center? These can be very useful. These local government agencies assist in matching employees with employers. Most centers also offer job search assistance, training, use of computers, and other valuable resources that can help you find a job. Here is a chart showing the different sources people use to find a job. One of the most effective sources was networking. So, what is the process of networking? Networking is connecting with other people and sharing your desire to find a job. In short, it's building professional relationships. Networking is an extremely powerful tool. It can be very effective. We covered many resources that you can use to find a job. Out of these, Which job hunting resource should you use? You want to make sure that you use more than one method. In fact, you want to use several methods. Casting a wide job hunting net increases your chance of landing a job. Therefore, it's important to use many of those methods mentioned. A common mistake many people make is that they only choose one method. So when you go out there and you're ready to go job hunting, remember, by using several different job hunting resources, having a plan, and being persistent, you will find a job. Good luck, good job hunting.
Today, we're exploring the different types of employment you may encounter when searching for a job. Understanding these employment types will help you determine which one best fits your goals, your lifestyle, and your career path. Let's go through each type and discuss what makes them unique. First up is full-time employment. This is the most common type of job. Full-time employees typically work between 35 to 40 hours a week and have a regular schedule. Full-time roles often come with benefits like paid holidays, sick leave, and sometimes additional perks like health insurance and retirement plans. This type of job provides stability, usually requires a significant time commitment. Can you identify the full-time employees at your school? Yes, your teachers are full-time. Yes, those in the office are full-time. Yes, many of the adults in the building are full-time. Next, we have part-time employment. Part-time employees work fewer hours than full-time staff, often between 10 and 30 hours per week. These positions are great for those looking to balance work with other commitments, such as studies or family responsibilities. However, part-time roles may not offer the same benefits as full-time positions. They can still provide a stable income and allow you to gain experience in a particular field. Can you identify the part-time employees at your school? There may be some employees that come after 3:30 that work part-time. Can you identify some? Then there's self-employment. Self-employed people run their own business or work independently. They don't have a boss and have the freedom to choose their clients and projects. Self-employment offers flexibility and control, but it also means handling all business operations like marketing, finances, and administration. Self-employed individuals are responsible for their own taxes and don't receive traditional employment benefits, so they need to plan ahead. Can you identify the self-employed individuals at your school? Let's move on to temporary work. Temporary or temp positions are set for a limited time, such as a few weeks or months, often through a staffing agency. Companies hire temporary workers to cover busy periods or staff shortages. This type of job is ideal if you want short-term work or want to try different jobs without a long-term commitment. While temp roles may not offer benefits, they can help you gain experience and make industry connections. Can you identify the temporary workers at your school? A fixed-term contract is a job with a set end date. Unlike temporary work, fixed-term contracts often provide full-time hours and sometimes include benefits. For example, you might be hired on a fixed-term contract to complete a specific project, cover for an employee on leave, or during a company's busy season. Fixed-term contracts give you the security of knowing when the job will end, so you can plan your next steps. Can you identify any fixed-term workers at your school? Then we have casual employment. Casual workers don't have a set schedule or guaranteed hours. Employers call on them as needed, sometimes on a very short notice. Casual jobs are often paid hourly with no long commitment from either side. While they might not offer job security, casual jobs give you flexibility so you can work when it suits you. Can you identify any casual workers at your school? An apprenticeship is a job that combines work with training. Apprenticeships allow you to earn money while learning a specific trade or skill. You'll usually work under the guidance of an experienced mentor and study at the same time, either in person or online. Apprenticeship lasts a set time, usually 1 to 4 years, and can lead to a recognized qualification. They're a great way to get hands-on experience and can often lead to full-time employment with the company. Can you identify any apprentice at your school? Finally, there is freelance work. Freelancers work for themselves and are hired by clients on a project-by-project basis. Unlike self-employed people running a business,
to find Unit 208.
freelancers
Divider
are usually
page.
hired for
Type your
specific tasks
first
like
and
writing,
your last name
graphic design,
at the
or
bottom
consulting.
of this page.
Freelancers often
Please
work
pay
remotely
attention to
and set their own
capitalizing
rates.
your first
Freelancing
name
provides flexibility, but
and
also requires
capitalizing
self-discipline,
your second
since
name.
you'll be
That is the
responsible
first
for finding
letter
clients
in your
and
first
managing
name
your
and the
own
first
time.
letter in your
Can you
last name.
identify any freelance workers?
On the screen you
at
see
your
Unit
school?
208 log sheet. You do not have to do anything on this page. Unit 208 declaration page is a very important document. You sign to say that this work that you have submitted is all your own. So I need you to type your name in the box to the right of the candidate name, type your teacher's name, make sure you put your signature, and then put the date when your teacher gives you the date to place on this page. At this point, Unit 208, Outcome 1.1. Your teacher would have talked to you about searching for a job. You may already know how to search for a job, where to look for a job. On this slide, we want you to type 3 ways to look for a job vacancy. You see the flags, just take out the words that are there, the words one way to look for a job vacancy, and then type your answer. Unit 208, Outcome 2. Types of employment. It may be full-time, part-time, as discussed already, as you saw in the video and the slides before this. On this one, the instructions to follow to complete, type 3 different employment classification types. Instructions, once again, I want you to remove the words that are there. You can double click on them and then you can type your answer. At the top where it says you are hired, you can double click that and put in one of the types. It could be part-time, as I mentioned, it could be full-time, and then below that, give me a description of either part-time, if you select a part-time, full-time if you select a full-time, but the 3 that you chose, make sure you have the title and also the description. After looking at where to search for a job types, we now want you to look for a job vacancy and paste that job vacancy on this page. You will then add some information on the next slide based on this job vacancy. So stop the video, take time to research a job that interests you and screenshot it onto this page.
Learner Outcome 2.2 asks you to list the key points of a job vacancy. The job vacancy that you just found in 2.1, you need to find the employer name, the closing date, how to apply, and all of the other things listed here. Salary, experience needed, job title, duties. If you want to know what it looks like this. The same job advert we found on the right hand side. Number 1 shows the employer name. Number 2 at the bottom right hand side shows the closing date. Number 3, how to apply, shows where to apply for this position by sending your resume to jobs@expertisegroup.com. And you can see the other numbers showing you the information within this job vacancy.
Now it's your turn to identify the key points from your job vacancy. Find this slide, it could be 17 or around 17, 18, 19, and type in the information on the right hand side under the direction of your teacher. Outcome 2.3, match job vacancies to your own skills. On this slide, you have a list of job skills. Instructions for step 1, my skills. What am I good at? You ask yourself that question. Look at the list of skills on this page and check off the skills you have now or the skills that you are learning. You may want to add some skills. The space at the bottom will allow you to add skills. You can also insert a row if you want to add more skills. Outcome 2.3, match job vacancies to your own skills. Now you've listed the skills that you have. You've also possibly added some of your own. So now we need you to go online, search for 2 jobs that match the skills you just listed. They may mention communication skills in there, problem solving, different skills that you just highlighted. If they are in this new job vacancy, I need you to screenshot 2 job vacancies. After screenshotting both job vacancies, I need you to type in job number 1 the title, job number 2 the title, and the web address where you found both of these jobs. Under the direction of your teacher, you can get more information. Outcome 3. On this slide, we need you to look at the job vacancies that you found, pull out the skills that are listed, team player, communication skills, patience, organizational skills. I need you to say yes, you have it, or no, you don't. If yes, you have it, I need you to explain to me how you have used those skills now. You may be well organized in your class. You may be well organized when you're doing projects. So I need some details to show me that you are using those skills now. If you've listed that you do not have those skills, I need you to write a sentence to show me how you are developing those skills. Congratulations, you are at the end of Unit 208, Outcome 3. Please go back to the beginning, Outcome 1. Make sure you have completed the task as described. You can review this video again. You can turn off the volume and you can read the instructions that are on the screen. You can check a partner to see if you can get assistance from them. But as always, you can get assistance from your teacher. Congratulations and all the best. We are now moving on to Unit 206.